Hi, I'm Connor McLaughlin from Central High School.
And I'm Yvette Ponce from Lakeview High School. Welcome to this year's final episode of SAISD News.
While the school year may be coming to a close, schools in SAISD have still been busy the past couple of weeks with lots of great activities. So, let's get started.
We begin this week at Lincoln Middle School, where 5th graders are looking forward to next year by visiting their new school.
5th graders from Lincoln's elementary feeder schools recently visited the middle school campus for the school's annual powwow. 5th graders had a chance to tour the campus and become familiar with classrooms, the library, cafeteria, and gyms. The powwow was also an opportunity for the students to find out all the opportunities that will be available to them in the middle school, including electives such as art, choir, orchestra, and band.
You know, this is probably a bigger change even for those 5th graders to come to middle school is even a bigger change than I think when the middle school goes to high school, because they're coming out of classes of 40 and 50, maybe up to 70 or 80 kids, you know, in their class, and they're fixing to experience a class of 350 on a campus of 1,000, and that can be a little overwhelming on the first day of school. Sometimes that's more felt by the parents, I think. We're going to meet with all of the 5th grade elementary parents that are coming into Lincoln, and so now that we've had the powwow with the students, they've kind of set their schedules now to be time for the parents to ask some of those questions. And between the two, we want them to just feel comfortable and that their child's safe, you know, coming onto the campus. And it helps when they're able to come out and see that.
2nd graders at Fort Concho Elementary are beginning to learn simple algebra with hands-on equations.
Students use items such as pawns and number cubes to represent basic math equations. By following simple rules and understanding legal and illegal moves, students learn to move the pieces around in order to make a balanced equation and discover the value of an unknown number. Teacher Jean Ann Gassett explains that this hands-on method helps the 2nd graders to understand this fairly advanced topic by taking it from the abstract to the concrete.
Today we're working on hands-on equations, and it's where we actually are doing algebra in the 2nd grade, but we're taking it from the abstract to the concrete. And I can remember whenever I took algebra, and it was just a bunch of rules that I learned about how to manipulate numbers, and you just kind of played with it, but it never really made sense, and I didn't know exactly how to apply it. And with this, they actually have the pawns and the cubes so that they can move them, change them out, and they actually see how it works, and so they can apply it in real life.
Children at Blackshear Head Start recently enjoyed a parent involvement activity called Dad, Me, and My Family.
Dad, Me, and My Family is a program that is intended to encourage family participation in Head Start by providing an opportunity each month for parents to share a learning activity with their child. This month, parents and students work together to make pinwheels, marble art, and a fun Father's Day art activity. Center Director Tessie Teague explains the importance of family involvement in the Head Start program.
It makes a huge difference. I mean, you could see it in how they love their parent being around. They're happy and they're motivated to come to school. And if the parent shows interest in the school and is always around, then the child is going to embrace the school as well. The parents are the child's first teacher, so we want to embrace that. This way, when they go on to elementary or junior high or high school, they're not only learning to be involved here, they take it wherever they go. So we're trying to embrace ownership, parents being involved in the schools and in their child's education.
And last, but certainly not least, several schools in San Angelo held special ceremonies in honor of Memorial Day.
Representatives from Goodfellow Air Force Base visited schools on the Friday before Memorial Day to perform reveille and tap ceremonies and to explain to students the importance of Memorial Day. Bel Air Elementary teacher Chris Dunbar said that this was an opportunity for students to better understand what the military does and to honor the sacrifices that have been made for our freedom.
It's to honor our military members and for the freedoms that we have because of the sacrifices of all of our members of the military who have lost their lives in protection of our freedom. This is an opportunity not only for our children who have parents in the military to see what they do, as well as those in the community who don't understand everything that our members of the armed forces do, but they get to have a relationship with them, see them in uniform, talk to them, they'll visit with them after, and it just gives them a sense of honoring their country, and that's why we are honoring them today.
So Yvette, what do you plan on doing after graduation?
I plan on going to ASU and major in physical therapy. And how about you?
Well, I plan on going to the University of Texas at Austin to major in neuroscience.
Cool. And that does it for our final episode of SAISD News.
Thanks for watching and have a great summer.
Bye.
Bye.